Lara's back and looking better than ever, but is Tomb Raider Definitive Edition more than just a pretty face? We find out this week.
The week ahead, in association with Insert Coin Clothing.
Hello everyone, I'm James Jarvis and thank you for watching The Week Ahead, where we bring you tomorrow's gaming news today. As ever, we'll be bringing you all of this week's new releases, insider knowledge about upcoming events, and seeing if we got last week's review score bingo right. So stay tuned because you can join in as well. But first, this week sees the return of Lara Croft in Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. This reboot arrives on PS4 and Xbox One this week, and we'll have the definitive review for you on Tuesday. We already know this Despair 'em Up adventure is visually amazing, but is it all just next-gen boohoos and disturbingly detailed tears? Check back on Tuesday for the full CVG verdict. Tuesday is also EA Financials Night. Yes, come on! But no, seriously, come back. We promise it's more exciting than it sounds. As well as providing an annual reminder of EA's vast and terrifying omnipotence, there's also a slim chance we might get a sniff of some new games. Check www.computerandvideogames.com for all the details as they happened. And if, like me, you're now hearing the Star Wars Imperial March in your head, then our brain's working exactly the same way. Sticking with cunning, concealing cephalopod parents, because, you know, that joke never gets old, we'll be reviewing the PC version of Octodad Dadliest Catch this Friday. This Kickstarter-funded sequel is wobbling onto PC before a PS4 release later this year, so stay tuned for a verdict this week. Now it says to sing the Octodad theme tune while waving my arms around like they're amusing tentacles, but judging by the comments about my arm movements you all had last week, I think you've had quite enough of that. Matt, you're fired. Now, as the January rain clouds start to disperse, we've also got two massive events this week for upcoming games. On Thursday, we'll be checking out testicle-destroying shooter Sniper Elite 3, and on Friday, we're going all muck, slime, death and tears with Dark Souls 2. Sadly, we can't tell you any more until next week's show, but check back then for all the juicy facts. All of them. So juicy. And finally this week, head over to computerandvideogames.com to take part in our most anticipated games of 2014 vote. And don't forget to let us know which games you're most excited about in the comments below. On the channel, we've got some awesome stuff coming up, including GTA 5 o'clock on Wednesday and our GTA Online live stream on Friday at 4 PM GMT. And don't forget to stay tuned for analysis and gameplay from all the biggest games of the week. After last week's modest haul, we've got a slithering boatload of gaming catches this week. On Wednesday the 29th, we've got the Xbox Live release of Recoil Liberator. Now, it might sound like a battle metal album, but it's actually a fast-paced arena shooter from 505 Games. And the words arena shooter and 505 Games have informed our review score bingo prediction of 63. We already mentioned Octodad Dadliest Catch, which squelches onto PC on Thursday the 30th. The first game was something of a critical success, and we expect a similar result from the pleasantly limp sequel. We predict an ink-squirting 85. And also on Thursday is Minimalist RTS Rimmed Capsule. Oh, come on, really? Yes, apparently Rimmed Capsule is coming to PC, Mac and Linux via Steam. And because we're experts on meditative space strategy games with Swedish names, we can confidently predict a score of 74. On Friday the 31st, we have the PC release of Loadout, a free-to-play, fast-paced multiplayer shooter in the snazzy style of Team Fortress. Expectations are reasonably high for this, so our review score prediction, or RSPB, is 87. RSPB sounds quite familiar. Oh well. Finally, the big sad-in-a-bag release of the week is Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which is also out on Friday the 31st. Despite the inevitable cries of, oh, it's just the same game but prettier, we can expect high scores of about 89. Now, how did we do last week? Well, we bailed and went for a vague 8 for Oli Oli, which is currently sitting on a Metacritic score of 80, and that means a self-high five for us. Yes. And how about Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z? We predicted 8, which is so far looking too low. Famitsu gave it 32 out of 40, whatever that means these days, and early reviews are looking like 7s, so it looks like we might have to retract that high five. But don't forget, you can join in yourself in the comments below. We're almost done here, but we'll leave you with our Tomb Raider related fact of the week. Believe it or not, Lara wasn't always going to be a British aristocrat. The well-known story is that she was originally called Lara Cruz and was of Hispanic descent. Oh, exotic. However, other concept designs had Lara as an Inuit, Hawaiian, Scottish, or Welsh. We love you as you are, Lara. Crying in a sack. Wait, what? Well, that's it for this week, but thank you for watching. And if you fancy getting your hands on this Guile from Street Fighter inspired t-shirt, it's available right now on insertcoinclothing.com. You can click the link in the description now to head over there, and as a special gift to you, you can use the code CVG0215 to get a 15% discount at the checkout. Have an excellent week. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next Monday for another look at the week ahead.